Everybody, I'm home!
Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 shows that caused major outrage.
The day 6 celebrities ate a rat. That's right.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at British TV shows that have been constant sources of controversy. Let us know in the comments which you think should be cancelled. Number 10. Fat Families. There was a time in the world when you could make endless reality TV shows trying to shame people into eating better and exercising, as opposed to getting to the root of their issues in a more sympathetic way.
Do we have to use that word?
In my world, we do.
Yeah, but it's a form of bullying.
Fat Families is one such show, where alleged expert Steve Miller is sent around the country to bully people into losing weight.
I generally just don't wrap it up, AJ.
No, just don't call me fat.
But you're fat.
Fat Families wasn't as popular as other similar shows like Secret Eaters or Super Size vs Super Skinny, and only ever got 2 series. But in recent years, attention has returned to it, with people horrified at the things the show said, treating overweight families as if they're subhuman for our entertainment.
That guy is pure fat. What do you reckon, Claire?
I just want to vomit.
She's gonna vomit. Imagine that, that's why you've got to cut down on your calories, guys.
Number 9. Panorama.
On Panorama, we investigate the private clinics diagnosing ADHD online.
Perhaps you don't think this prestige journalism show would upset people, but in fact, Panorama has been at the centre of many controversies. There was the time MP Christopher Mayhew took psychedelic drugs for the show. There was the notorious interview with Princess Diana acquired via fraud. And more recently, there was the time Panorama went to try and debunk ADHD.
The clinic diagnosed her with ADHD after a 40-minute chat online, and she's been prescribed powerful drugs.
Panorama seemed to claim that private clinics were overdiagnosing ADHD and not conducting proper assessments, ignoring many reasons that might lead people to go private rather than stay with the NHS.
Well, here's the results. Your results are highly consistent with ADHD.
And who could forget the time Panorama snuck into North Korea without permission, putting a group of unwitting students at risk of arrest. Number 8. Clarkson's Farm.
Then there's the farm shop, which turned out to be rather more popular than we'd expected.
You may be wondering exactly who was so outraged over Jeremy Clarkson's relatively wholesome documentary series about his farm. Well, not the viewers. In fact, the viewers were the ones causing all the bother, according to Clarkson's relentlessly petty local council. The popularity of the diddly squat farm shop has led to years of conflict between the farm and West Oxfordshire District Council, with the council and many NIMBYs living in the surrounding villages fuming about the show.
Look, it's full.
Nobody enjoys traffic jams, but the Cotswolds residents banded together to continually deny Clarkson make any more improvements to his own property.
And you know, last week, the main road jammed up.
I was stuck in the traffic.
Yeah, for 3 hours.
The council has since claimed, however, that the show misrepresented them. Number 7. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. ITV has regularly come under scrutiny for its treatment of animals on I'm a Celebrity, as it often, in the past, would have celebrities eat live critters.
I'm gonna have a rat tonight. I'm not even kidding.
2 animal-related incidents stand out, though. First was the spine-chilling time Fern McCann ate a live spider, and second was the Ratgate controversy. A group of hungry celebs got so desperate for some protein that they caught, killed, and cooked a rat. Thank God Gino D'Acampo was there to prepare it.
Would you roast
No,
rabbit?
I fillet it and put into the risotto.
Are you up for that?
This outraged the Australian authorities, landing ITV a fine of nearly £2,000. The broadcaster also apologised for not stepping in before things got out of hand.
It's very good.
Is it?
Oh, God, good.
Tastes nice.
Number 6. EastEnders. This is another show where we'd be hard-pressed to find one controversial moment. EastEnders has garnered attention from the very beginning for the heady topics it chooses to tackle. Usually, it's violence.
Look, Bobby, darling.
I gave you loads of chances to tell me, but you didn't.
I know, we were just waiting to get
that's
this
more
wedding out of the
important.
way. No, of course not.
There have been many attacks and murders, everything from crimes of passion to cold-blooded serial killers, keeping the residents of Albert Square perpetually fearing for their lives. Its baby swap storyline in 2010, involving sudden infant death syndrome, attracted record complaints, while other storylines involving assault have also been criticised, largely because EastEnders goes out before 9 p.m.
Don't cry.
People have been concerned that the series depicted might not be suitable for all ages, and that the show should be toned down. Number 5. Heil, honey, I'm home. I'm home. This show's still generating outrage every time somebody new learns of its existence, even though only one episode was ever broadcast. The short-lived British sitcom appeared on the equally short-lived TV channel Galaxy, which didn't even last a year. You'll surely have heard of it by now, but if not, Heil, honey, I'm home followed the antics of Hitler and Eva Braun, whose Jewish neighbours, the Goldensteins, are a source of consternation for them.
You must be real mad at me, honey. I'm a very, very bad Hitler.
The majority think, and have always thought, that such a thing is offensive and tone deaf. Its cancellation after one episode wasn't surprising, but what was shocking was the fact that it ever got made in the first place.
I know why. It's Czechoslovakia. You finally did it, didn't you? You finally went one step too far, Mr. Big Shot.
Number 4. Skins.
Wake up, Sid, you twat.
I'm asleep.
No, you're not.
Or just too bored to speak to you, so leave a message.
There was never anything like Skins before it came out, and there's never quite been anything like it since. Some shows get close, but Skins was so raw and groundbreaking in its portrayal of teenage life that it's still arguably the greatest teen show ever made.
I don't watch television, Chris. No, I don't watch television, right? You brain dead. Can you not think of anything better to do to entertain yourselves with?
But it was, of course, a magnet for controversy. Its cast was very young, most of them around or younger than 18, and they filmed many explicit sex scenes. They were also shown taking any and all illegal substances available to them, and there were worries that real-life teenagers would be encouraged to do the same thing, with the tabloids frequently reporting on hedonistic skins parties.
I think we found it. Yes. Double bosh.
And only took 5 hours, 4 buses, and 2 bottles of vodka.
Number 3. Naked attraction.
As a mother of teenage daughters, I'm actually really concerned about the message this programme is sending out.
The dating show to end all dating shows, Naked Attraction burst onto our screens back in 2016. Beginning life as a gimmick, it so far stood the test of time, and has become a show as popular as it is contentious. Years on, and people still don't know what to make of it. On the one hand, many think it promotes body dysmorphia, and makes people feel bad about themselves.
How did you find the experience, Ron?
Yeah, I found it quite good. I felt like, because of my body, like more like because I was quite body conscious about myself. So doing it for me, I got more confidence within my body.
But on the other, people say it celebrates bodies of all shapes and sizes, and is often incredibly diverse.
So you'd rather know right from the start whether the girl likes
I felt like accepted going on, in front of people. And you know what? It's educational as well. It's good on there. There's facts on there as well.
Whatever the case may be, it's certainly a guilty pleasure. We're sure you've tuned in at some point, but whether you'll admit to it is a different matter entirely. Number 2. Love Island. At the beginning, people derided Love Island for similar reasons to Naked Attraction. It was believed to promote unrealistic beauty standards because of who it cast, which could lead to issues in the viewing public.
One reality show that has also come under scrutiny is ITV's Love Island. 2 former contestants took their own lives after taking part in the show.
Later though, and the public themselves became part of the issue, when multiple former Islanders and host Caroline Flack took their own lives.
However, it did prompt calls to look at the aftercare that's received.
This started a conversation about safeguarding in reality TV and about the very real, very damaging effect social media and sudden fame can have on a person. Love Island is still going strong, but now with a much greater focus on the well-being of its stars.
In a statement, ITV said it takes its responsibilities around duty of care to participants very seriously. The inquiry continues.
Number 1, The Jeremy Kyle Show.
Reputation for confrontation and controversy where participants face off to air their most personal problems.
It shouldn't have taken the death of a participant for The Jeremy Kyle Show to be cancelled. People have been calling for the end of this show since it started. It was accused of being exploitative, purposely finding vulnerable members of the public whom its producers could goad into fighting on air.
Everyone at ITV and The Jeremy Kyle Show is shocked and saddened at the news of the death of a participant in the show, and our thoughts are with their family and friends.
In the aftermath of Steve Diamond's tragic death, former employees of the show came out to say they were encouraged to find troubled people with psychiatric issues to book. And they even detailed the ways they riled up the guests to ensure those dramatic fights and reactions kept happening.
In the same year, a Manchester judge likened the show to bear baiting after sentencing a man for assaulting another guest on stage.
But perhaps most outrageous of all is the fact that Jeremy Kyle himself still has a broadcasting career.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.